Ooh, we're running low on soul and we need 25 stamina. This place seems like exactly the sort of place you shouldn't visit. Which naturally is exactly why you have to visit it. Horror movie logic for the win. The big question now is how you like to enter the premises. What's it gonna be? Break into the basement. So this is... yeah, soul. Just knock on the door, goddammit. Check the backyard first. Yeah, let's knock on the door. You knock on the front door. No answer. Maybe no one's home. Unlikely, there are too many loud chainsaw noises for the house to be empty. Scott turns the doorknob. Turns out the door wasn't locked. As soon as it's open, a bloody man with duct tape over his mouth runs into the night. No, wait! God damn it, that's the third one this week. I leave for 5 seconds to find my lucky butcher knife. Butcher knife? Was he your dinner guest? If by dinner you mean murder and by guest you mean victim, then sure. That's too much word replacing for me, but listen, if you want your guests to stay for dinner, you gotta up your game, bro. You're damn right, Scott. It seems our friend here needs a crash course in host etiquette. Yeah, like maybe put some extra lighting in your front room here and clean up the ketchup stains all over the floor. That'll make your guests feel welcome and safe. Huh. So you're saying that by being a better host, I can get my guests to stay for dinner? Yep, perfect plan. What's the best way to transform Jerry the grizzly serial killer into Jerry the hostess with the mostest? A good host always treats their guests. Teach Jerry how to cook a dessert to die for. Gift Jerry your best jigsaw puzzle so he can keep his guests hooked forever. You give Jerry your favorite puzzle. You lose 2 high for not being able to complete it, but anything to help out a neighbor in need. A few nights later, screams are once again emanating from Jerry's house. A horrified couple runs from room to room, covered in blood, trying to escape. I think he's gone. God, this is a nightmare, cries a woman. Why did I let you talk me into going to a dinner party at Jerry's? I can't believe he killed everyone, the man weeps. Even Carl. His wife has a baby on the way. Shh, he could find us any moment. Help me break open a window so we can get out of here. My gushing head wound is really starting to sting. I'm not finding any blunt objects in here, just old newspapers and moldy socks and... Wait, is that a half-finished jigsaw puzzle on the ground? Who cares? We don't have time to study a puzzle of a stupid pack of wolves. We need to get to the car. Wait, did you say wolves? This puzzle is obviously depicting a pack of jaguars. No, jaguars don't hunt in packs. It's wolves, you idiot. It's jaguars. Wolves! Jaguars! Sup, guys? I could hear you shouting all the way across the house. You like my puzzle? My friend John gave it to me. He's a kind soul. Now let's find out how many pieces I can turn you guys into. For those at home who were curious, the completed puzzle was actually a bowl of fruit.
Nighttime.
Okay. There that night.
Might take a short 10-hour power nap.
Let's see, we can kick her off the team and get a new hitchhiker, or we can talk to her. I say we talk to her. Talk about school adventures, video games. Let's go video games. Video games are the fucking best. The thrilling explosions of noise and colour, the challenge of mastering something new, and the possibility of kicking someone's ass is always a plus. Aye, zap kapow! You really like video games, huh?
Right.
You betcha. Video game tournaments have gotten me some of the most epic moments of my life, John. I made it to the finals of one recently. What a day. The commenter called our nicknames and everyone made room for us to walk into the stadium like we were living legends. I locked eyes with my opponent. We shook hands in a true moment of sportsmanship, acknowledging each other's worth. The calm before the storm. And what a fucking storm it was. Everyone was in utter awe as we both pulled off impossible combos, the incredible results of years of training. I was a wildfire out of control, John, and no one could put me out. I felt invincible. You could say that, even if it was for just one day, I truly became a shonen protagonist. Winning the tournament must have felt incredible. Winning? Nah, dude, it was close, but I lost in the end. What? No way. Yes way. But it's okay, defeat only makes me stronger, for heroes are not defined by victories or defeats, but by every time they stand up after they fall. That's what really makes me a protagonist.
I'll show you.
And who knows, maybe next time it'll be the time I win. I'll be rooting for you, Amira. You spend the rest of the night playing some video games on Amira's portable console. Amira destroys you, but it's super fun nonetheless. Just 5 to go for the stamina. Preferably, we need to...
You ever seen a cat drive?
Preferably, we need to do it before we run out of money. Post-apocalyptic settlement or gift shop. Existence is pain. Finally, some respite from the wacky stuff. Nope. Warning, you're about to activate a plot line. For a plot line to appear, you first need to hoard enough of a resource. And they only appear if you've been on the road trip for enough weeks. First, a road event will simply let you decide if you want to engage with the plotline or not. Your choice. If you choose to take on the plotline, you'll see 3 special road events. 2 are common exchange events, but the last one is an incemental event. What the fuck is that, you may be asking? I'll tell you. An incementable event has 3 stages. In each stage, you'll face 2 options. Here, each option is tied to one of your resources. You must choose the option tied to your highest resource of the 2. If you choose wrong, you'll fail, the incemental events will end, and the plotline will be cancelled. If you succeed at the 3 stages, you'll unlock a new layer for the destination tied to the plotline. But remember, you'll only see that awesome layer if you reach said destination. Godspeed! Hey, you just reached a high amount of stamina. Good for you. Does that mean you're aiming for the stamina-based destination? If so, there's a wacky adventure that could unlock a layer for that destination. Want to go for it? Let's go. Good, the adventure will be waiting for you on the road. Sorry for breaking the 4th wall. See ya. What sort of gift shop even is this? Just a pop-up stand in the middle of the desert. And what are those products for sale? What are they for? What are they even made of? Well, this is definitely weird, but you might as well. Let's see, bring the shop. Yeah, we need a bit of money. You and your friends get out of the car and enter whatever this place is. Welcome to my gift shop, gullible customers. Feast your eyes on my shelves of products. Yeah, you've got a lot of cool rocks and stuff for sale here. What does all this stuff do? Haha, why ask questions when you just enjoy things in ignorant bliss? Hey, good point. Noodles, you've got quite a good business idea here. Have you ever considered bringing this little gift shop stand to the next level? Of course, soon my shop and I will ascend to the next evolutionary level, and then I will fight God. Cool, but how are you going to profit from that? I guess I never considered that. Do you have any ideas? Oh yeah, my friends and I are toe business masters. Tell them, Scott. Can't talk now. I'm smelling Noodles' mystery rocks and got one stuck up my nose. Inhale harder. Embed my creations into your brain. Okay, John, it's up to you. Tell Noodles all about how we're going to turn this little roadside stand to the hottest shop in the middle of nowhere. Guerrilla marketing. Throw the products at unsuspecting pedestrians. They will surely notice it when it hits their faces, and you can sell them more rocks to fight back. Plan a big, complex media strategy to redefine rock beauty canons so you can legally name these precious stones and sell them at a higher price point. Guerrilla marketing. Our whole strategy is just throwing rocks at people? Won't that make everyone mad at us? Well, it's like they say, fuck around and find out. Noodles, with no hesitation or remorse, throws a rock at a passing pedestrian's forehead. Ow, says the pedestrian. Why would you do that? You could have killed me. Trust me, dear customer, were it not for the laws of this land, I would have joyfully slaughtered you. You, Polly, and Noodles throw more rocks at passers-by. If they didn't want rocks thrown at them, why did they come to the desert in the first place, right? Soon an angry mob with collective headache confronts Noodles' stand. Why are you throwing rocks at us? They demand. Because I'm sick and twisted, but for a small fee you can buy a rock of your own to throw back at me. Fine, we will. Hope you like the taste of granite, motherfucker. They buy rocks to throw at Noodles. Noodles ducks, and the rocks phase right through Polly's forehead and hit more innocent bystanders. Check it out, word of mouth marketing. We did it, guys. What you did was start an all-out rock throwing war in the middle of the desert as people buy more rocks to throw at each other. Success, you guess. After lots of market research, I think we can say for sure that throwing rocks at strangers isn't nice. Yeah, fine, we lost 2 soul, but Noodles paid us 2 money in consulting fees. With that kind of cash, we can buy good karma.
Cats can't normally drive, but I am no normal cat.
Okay. We don't have a lot of money and we don't have a lot of soul. Go to headquarters. Let's see. You're driving past a rest stop when you see some ghosts chatting outside their van. Polly rolls her window down and waves hello. Polly! What's up, bitch? Whoa, Policia. Haha, small world. Give me a hug, pretty girl. You park the car and greet Polly's friends. Summer, Macarena, and Cheese, the ghosts of parties past. What are you guys doing here? You going on a trip? We're on our way to Veritone. We've gone every year in our lives together. We just pulled over to buy gum for our festival survival kits. There are festival survival kits? I didn't know survival was so important at these things. I thought music festivals were all about going wild. They are, my hairy dude, but in order to party hard, you first gotta party prepared. I'm packing a printout of the schedule to make sure we see all our favorite artists, a map of the grounds in case we get lost, water for drugs that dehydrate you, gum for drugs that make you grind your jaw, baby wipes for drugs that make you poop. Do ghosts poop? Not usually, but poop drugs are powerful stuff. So have you guys made your festival kits yet? What do you put in yours? I'm always looking for inspiration. You're no ghosts of parties past, but you've been around the dance floor enough times to know the perfect addition to any festival survival kit. The biggest risk is losing your friends and spending the whole festival stressed and looking for them. The solution is a red thread linking each other's index fingers at all times. That's the biggest thing is wearing it down after 3 days of partying. The solution is attending the festival on a horse. This sounds like stamina. Stamina is good. Great idea. 3 days of straight partying is exhausting, so outsourcing all the walking and standing standing to a horse would save our stamina. But aren't you guys ghosts? Can't you just float everywhere? Yeah, but as a matter of principle, we're going with the horse thing. It's too dope of an opportunity to pass up. Thanks, John. I know party prep isn't the most hype activity, but I appreciate you taking it seriously. Flash forward to the music festival. The crowds are screaming and running in terror. Beware the ghosts on horses, they cry. They'll trample any man, woman, or porta potty in their way. They must be the ghosts of some festival attendees who got trampled by a crowd and they've returned to get revenge, someone says. Or maybe they're the 3 horsemen of the apocalypse, someone else suggests. Weren't there 4 horsemen, though? Maybe? I can't remember. Let me look it up. Shit, I'm not getting a cell service. Oh god, it really is the end of days. Run for your lives! This rocks. I'm never going to another music festival without a horse. They cut through the crowd so well. Same, I love my horsey. I named her She's the bestest, because she shares her ketamine with me. It's this way to the main stage, guys. We can take a shortcut if our horses jump over that bar counter. Giddy up! Well, you didn't do the other festival attendees any favors, but your hot friends had fun, which is all that matters. Are you really going to join a cult? I suppose they've got team building, all the dead goats you could ever want, maybe fun ritual orgies. If you can ignore all the murder and brainwash practices, it honestly sounds like fun. Where do you want to start? Cult marketing meeting. Yeah, we need a bit more money. What is a cult but a club that takes itself really, really seriously? And cults need to market themselves to find new members, right? Following this logic, you assume the cultists must be having a marketing strategy meeting somewhere, and lo and behold, they are. Brothers of Marakath, keepers of the sacred secrecy and darkness, we are having a crisis. Our recruitment numbers are extremely low this month. We tried flyers, we tried making obscure fortune cookies with our holy message inside, we tried leaving dead goats around town. Why isn't it working? Even you must realize those outreach campaigns are awful, Brother Alexki. We would do well to hire a real marketing director. True, but it's impossible to know which career professionals are recruited to the cult beforehand. That's how we ended up with 8 former furniture designers but no marketers. At least the sacrificial chamber is full of comfortable sofas now. full of comfy sofas now. It would be nice if we had some security personnel. For example, I just noticed those outsiders snuck into the meeting and it's been here for this whole time. Hi. Sup, brothers? Before you throw us in a cell or sacrifice to your god for sneaking in, consider that we can help you recruit more followers. Let's try carving join a cult on 666 goats and scattering them around the city. People love goats. We already tried that. It didn't go over well. What about 667 goats? You distract Saul with a squeaky ball and take the floor. Time to show off your brilliant cult marketing strategy. Become a sponsor for the annual competitive Secret Santa tournament. You don't get why anyone will watch it, but for some reason people do. Half the time people join cult gangs because they have cool, exclusive tattoos. It's time to use that knowledge in arcane glyphs. MacArthur's tramp stands for everyone. Great idea. We can even call them McRump stamps. That could work. What should the McRump stamp look like, though? Maybe we could do a tattoo of my mom's name? It'd be a lot of emotional meaning. But aren't we all getting the same tattoo? Why would anyone else want a tattoo of your mom's name? Well, her name is Martha. That sounds a lot like Mithrael. It kind of fits. Wait, your mother's name is Martha? So is mine. Did you also join this cult because the deity sounds a lot like your mom's name? Stop, no Martha tattoo. We should make a tattoo that appeals to the masses. The whole point of this is to increase membership, remember? No, people like iguanas. Reptiles are cool. Get an iguana tattoo. Oh, and what if the iguana is playing the xylophone? Xylophones are like super sexy. I hear your ideas, but what if we do some brainstorming to come up with ideas that are less... An idea that's less, how do I put this, dumb? After 2 hours of intense intellectual debate and drawing several iterations and prototypes on napkins, you come up with the ultimate tramp stamp design, which happens to be... this. As long as the cultists like it, you use 2 magic giving them their arcane stamps, they pay you 2 money for your help.
You ever seen a cat drive?
Okay... Graveyard. I love pranking as much as anybody, but I don't like being completely soulless, you know? Graveyards are solemn, quiet places made for reflection and paying respect to the dead. If you're a snooze fest. But you're with Polly and Scott, which means a graveyard is the perfect place to play a prank. The only question is, what's the best prank to pull? Raise the dead, spook people by posing as ghosts, crash a funeral. Raise the dead! You're all wandering around the graveyard when you hear gritty guitar riffs and a guy whines singing about how much he hates this town. You follow the sound to Gerald the Necromancer lounging in the graves, listening to music and drinking beer. Oh great, I see you found my secret hideout for the rare nights that I chose to do my brooding outdoors. That's cool. Graveyard drinking is a hobby of mine too. I usually bump EDM, though. Really livens up the place, if you know what I mean. Whatever. Could you take your bubbly attitudes elsewhere? I'm busy drowning my dark and twisted thoughts in booze. Ah, damn, my boo is slightly out of my reach. Just a sec. Lorian Imson Dalor sit at Metz. Light flashes from Gerald's staff, then a zombie claws out of the dirt. It's rotting, shambling, and crying, brains. Yep, brains, right. Could you just hand me my beer there? It's to the left? No, my left. Yep, perfect. Good work, Thrall. Ah, your zombie's so cute. Just like one of those old leathery chihuahuas you can't help but love. Can we name him Tickles? I had a Hanson named Tickles once, but I accidentally ate him because I thought he was a potato chip. No, you can't name him. You'll just get attached to him. Tickles is going right back in the ground once I finish my six-pack. How can you give him a taste of life and then rip it all away like that? This isn't flowers for Algeron, you asshole. Why are you so upset about this? It's just a zombie. They're usually just animated corpses with no personalities or free will. Let's test that. Hey Tickles, if you have free will, say brains. Brains. See? Total sentience. Tickles is in there, you just need something to draw that dazzling personality out of its shell. What do you suggest, John? Brains is nice and useful, but you can help Tickles by teaching him a second essential word for his repertoire. The zombie is screaming brains, but you know what he's really asking for? A taxi license. Let's see. Second word, you're going to try to teach a zombie to speak. Do you have any idea how long that pointless activity will take? Nope, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Time skip time! Oh, you're doing a time skip, alright. All the way to the post-apocalyptic year of 3088. Mitch Badass Berg, America's most muscular super soldier, and his elite strike force are gunning down zombies in Times Square. A zombie tackles Mitch to the ground, opens its mouth, and lets out its haunting wail. Cowabunga! What the? Says Mitch. General, did you hear that? Hear what, Sergeant Badass Berg? All I hear are zombies dying and machine guns firing. Cowabunga! Come on, General, you had to have heard it that time. The zombie is saying cowabunga. Who cares what it's saying? Shoot it in the fucking head, Mitch. Heh, but it's kind of funny. Mitch is so busy laughing at the zombie that he doesn't notice it's tearing his chest open until it's too late. General, Mitch grasped while dying, please tell my wife about the cowabunga zombie. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Wow, you really told a zombie to say cowabunga. Your commitment to idiotic tasks is almost impressive. Yeah, just imagine a zombie saying cowabunga to you while it's eating your brains, bro. It's a great prank. You gain 2 soul for expanding Tickle's vocabulary, but you lose 2 magic because you had to go to some dark, arcane places to teach a zombie a new word. Let's see. Fly with the strength of 1,000 kites. Polly, are we bad people? My soul feels empty. This tournament is serious business. Competitors from all walks of life have trained hard for this. You got progenies from kite-flying clans, kite-flying gurus, athletes of ancient kite-flying techniques, and then there's you, who's pretty much just here for the drama. What do you do? Coach a stranger? Place your bets, enter the tournament. Progress through 3 stages by always picking options tied to a high resource. Coach a stranger. The tournament is still 2 days away, but lots of competitors are already here training. They're all hyper-intense, meditating and doing drills and monologuing about what winning the tournament means for their honor and shit. This is exciting. I've been to a lot of sports tournaments, but a kite tournament will be a first for me. What about you, bros? Well, when you were ever going to pass up the opportunity to lie to your friends to seem cooler? No, seriously, when will you? It's getting old. I was an avid kite-flying competitor back in my day. I even won several gold medals before I retired. Wait, you say you're a retired kite-flying champion? Do you think you could train me before the tournament? I've always wanted to be the best kite flyer in the world, but now that I'm here with all these actual professionals, I realize I'm a bit out of my depth. With your expertise and my plucky underdog archetype, I could win this thing. Of course John will help you, bro. It would be a great opportunity for him to put all his kite knowledge to good use. And taking on a protege will prove once and for all whether he was lying to us or not about being a kite-flying master. Right, John? Don't look at me, I'm not bailing out of this one. You need to learn to stop digging yourself into these holes. Everyone's counting on you to turn this kid into a master kite flyer in 2 days. How are you going to do it? Summon the mystical Emperor of Kites and make a blood pact to receive the blessing of the kite. The sad truth is that competitive kiting is less about anime-style training montages and more about learning proper physics. You haul out the textbooks on the fundamentals of aerodynamics and momentum versus inertia and get to work. Oh, this isn't really the training I had in mind. Hey, you want to win, right? Flying a kite isn't about action and having fun. This is serious business! Now turn to page 318 and study this diagram of the Corius effect. There will be a quiz. Meanwhile, to your left, a kite-flying sensei is teaching his pupil to fly a kite up by a waterfall. To your right, a devoted kite monk is in deep meditation, trying to connect to the heart of the kite. Behind you, a kite-flying champion is teaching his protege to think like a kite. They're running around with their arms out, making wind noises. Up ahead, a seasoned kite flyer is busy teaching his student to fly his kite with weights attached, even if that goes against all buoyancy principles. You lose too hype for your obviously less cool training techniques, but when the tournament comes along... Wow, John, your protege won by a landslide. Like, such a big lead it looked like nobody else was even competing. I meditated the whole time, but I still lost, the monk sobs. Why didn't the monastery tell me I couldn't pilot the kite with my mind? I was the most convincing kite I could be, the student who pretended to be a kite's size, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't soar through the wind on a string. Thank you, John. I thought your methods were stupid at first, but I guess hard work and studying actually do make a difference. Who'd have thought? You gain 2 soul for being a good coach. Time to stop and get some rest.
I need my 14 hours of sleep.
Might as well talk to Amira. Her goals. Goals. I don't have any right now. I'm always challenging myself in new dumb ways, but I get bored easily. Ahmed Rashad always needs a new thrilling challenge. And hey, why don't I challenge you to come up with my newest, dumbest challenge yet? I mean, I'm game. That's the spirit. But finding a fitting challenge for me will be hard, for I am the best there ever was. Okay, so what would really bring thrill back into your life? Give me some clues and I'll throw you a curveball like no other. It can't be something too easy, because I need thrill. It can't be something too boring, because I need thrill. It can't be something too dumb and dangerous, because you need thrill. Nah, it's just that I've been to the hospital one too many times lately. I'm starting to suspect it might be because I have no filter for these things. But that's what you're here for. Come, Joel, give me your best shot. I'm ready. You've got this. Punch Amira, figuratively, with the best new goal you can think of. Master something foreign to you. Become left-handed. Coach a group of charming rascals to become the underdog competitors in the upcoming Hockey Cup. Headbutt a wall, but like really hard and a lot of times. Let's see. Something thrill... Yeah, this works. Ramid Rashad, in a position that requires being a role model for other people. Bold. It's well known you rock, now the question is, can you make other people rock? And objectively speaking, there's no cooler story than one about an underdog sports team making it through a competition. You're a genius, John. I've been told that before. I can see it now. The training montages, the seemingly lame yet charming rascals, the unavoidable eventual bonding. It's surely a movie I would watch. And, picture it. Against all odds, we win the finals against the overpowered team of snotty rich kids with top-notch equipment. The audience roars at such an unexpected twist. Deep down, they know it's all thanks to me, the one who coached those rascals to excellence. Everyone cheers, Amira, Amira, Amira. I'm unsure about the audience specifically cheering for the winning team's coach, but hey, who knows? Maybe that's just because the winning team's coach was never this cool before. Maybe. Hey, I can be there cheering specifically for you. Are you the best or what? And with such great advice-giving skills, I may have to get you front row tickets to the game in order to keep you close. I'll be down for that. You spend the rest of the night learning how hockey is played, a very important step in becoming the very best hockey coach. Did you know it's usually played on ice? Yes, Amira is more than a friend. Fulfilled? Yeah, we didn't... Oh well. We got here, that's what matters. The road trip comes to an end. Fuck yeah! Veneratone is here! 4 nights back-to-back of awesome music. You have the time of your life, and afterlife, attending all sorts of epic concerts. The sick beats of MC Griffin. The dreamy vibes of the new pornographers and Annie Be Sweet. The endless groove of Dead/Mouse. And the great moments go beyond the concerts too. You befriend your camp neighbors, you watch the sunrise together in chill after parties. You adopt a stranger into your party group. And all of the sorts of highs. What an experience. And that wasn't all. Vonomato can wait. Tonight you're having some quality time with Amira. You're watching dumb videos of people slipping and falling. The desert night is cold and hard, but luckily you're snuggling under a shared blanket. Also, you know, Amira's hair is made of literal fire. Still, you're sort of cold. Whoa, dude, your hands are super cold. You okay? Don't want you freezing to death. It's all good, I mean, it's super cold, but I can handle it. What about you? Don't you ever freeze? Nah, for some reason my body temperature is always high. You could say I'm very hot. Well, you are. Look at you, you player. No, but really, I'm always warm at the very least. Look, she puts her hand on your neck. It's true, she's incredibly warm. It feels great. You look at each other. You both blush. You can feel your body temperature rising. Sorry. She takes her hand back, but you catch it midair. No, it's okay. You can leave it. You keep staring at each other, getting closer, warmer. Your bodies intertwine inside the blankets, her hand on your neck, her thighs around yours. You two are a glowing corner of warmth in the middle of the cold desert night. Yeah, we've got a couple of achievements for that one. Alright, and prank tokens. Sweet. And just like that, the road trip came to an end. It was full to the brim with danger, fun, and utter nonsense. It was everything we could have expected from a trip with Polly and Scott, and then some. We not only survived the whole thing, but we conquered it and came out different people. It all turned out to be a pilgrimage into self-discovery, a rite of passage, a quest for growth. That is to say, a fucking good road trip. As we were heading back home, I thought about how all of this was just one of the first stops in a much bigger journey that was only just beginning. It felt ominous and scary, but it was going to be alright. Because we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Some of the things that don't infringe any kind of copyright, like a lazy orange cat, but his name is Garfield. I hate Tuesdays. Or the work of artists who died centuries ago, like Paco Bell. See? That's fine. He's super dead. Just ran out of ideas to sing. Apple pie, cinnamon swirl, a shovel. Don't ask. Carrots and beets. This is just my grocery list. Please leave a good review, my love. Please leave a good review, my friend. Please leave a good review, my darling. Please leave a good review, my friend. Please leave a good review, my boy. 5 stars, 10 out of 10. Best game ever, I will play it again. Well, no, yes, we're done. We sung all the things the developers want. But I can't stop wondering about turtles and where it's gone. By the way, did you notice when I hit the review message? Yes, I know, I'm so subtle. Please don't mention it. Please leave a good review, my love. Please leave a good review, my friend. Please leave a good review, my darling.
I do love this game. I really need to get some friends to play it with. Oh well. At any rate, as we return to the main menu, my name is Bright Ups. I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.